and now he's been nerfed. So
Diddy Kong got
okay.
Wow, is this the first time Nintendo has ever nerfed anything?
No.
I mean, like in the same game.
This is the first time they've actually actively kept a track of online stuff.
Yeah, they nerf stuff like it's from game to game, but it's the first time they ever nerfed anything.
So what about Greninja though? Why didn't you nerf him down? Greninja, he's pretty OP.
No, he's not broken. Like
Diddy is broken because we seen it all the time.
Diddy was extremely broken.
We see that at the tournament.
We see that more than most, I believe.
Right, every time.
Boy, you know what? I can't wait for.
What
MK? What would MK11 be? MKXI, I think, something like that.
Probably just.
I think they're just called MK11.
MK11.
Yeah, I think.
Because Melina is gonna be bad as fuck in MK11, bro.
Fuck y'all. I'm accused of hosting.
All right, we're back in Wollie Mopped, episode number 35, and we might as well just call this the Mortal Kombat episode because that's all we are pretty much talking about today. I've been playing Mortal Kombat. Oh,
fight!
Our gaming tournament, gotta tell you, is going on, and May we are like this close from having a location. I swear I've been saying that for the last like 2 months, but we actually are like literally. You can't see me right now, but I'm putting my fingers together, and we're like really, really close to having it. But we do know the name. It's the Daytona Beach Beatdown.
Fight where the salt is real.
So that'll be coming really soon. Tony P, you're awake. What's going on?
Yeah, same shit, different day, man. You know what I'm saying? Loving life. Loving life. MKX has officially dropped. Damn it!
I mean, what else is there to talk about? I mean, really.
I mean, that's the reason why I called it the MKX episode, right?
That's pretty much is. I mean,
that's pretty much it. If it ain't about MKX, I don't want to talk about it.
I really, my brain is like, I can't think of anything else.
It's fried, but on MKX. It's like
yeah, basically.
MKX engraved.
Exactly.
King Legacy, what's up with you, man?
Melina, R.I.P.
R.I.P. She just ate the bitch.
But I'm good. I'm doing good. I've just been training with just been doing good at MKX at my school. Been earning money.
By now, every episode, the whole entire story mode is up on YouTube page.
Like
Best Kept
wildfire.
Secret, Wollie Mopped, all 12 of episodes. We did take out the fights, so you can just go ahead and see the story. Just
put some popcorn, get some candy, and sit down
and just put it in. We broke it up by like section. So section chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so forth. So it's in the just click on one and it'll auto play through all of them and enjoy. And play the game. We'll be online. We'll be doing some streaming. We're gonna do some week 1. We're gonna be so bad in this game. Oh my god. We're gonna do some. Hopefully we win some matches. We're gonna do some week 1 online stuff and everything like that. And we're doing that today. When you're getting this, it might already be out. Lone Wolf.
Yo.
What's up?
Y'all just like talk. Fuck me. Goddamn.
We went counterclockwise today.
Just stopped right before me. It's like next thing the stories you heard of, and just like I was just like, hey, but what about fuck you, Lone Wolf? I'm doing pretty good. I'm gonna be torn between 2 games.
What games are those?
MK and Bloodborne. I'm gonna be playing both.
I mean, I'm torn between more than one because you've seen my back catalog.
Yeah.
It's pretty massive, but
that's what she said.
She did. I heard she said mine was too small.
But yeah, I don't really consider like fighting games like. I don't consider fighting games like I consider them games, but they're games I'm always gonna go back to. Like in the last month I played MVC 2. I always played. Fighting games are like this thing I can play before bed, or like the thing I can play if I got a couple quick minutes. Like I can get it in real quick. Like when I sit down with like a Bloodborne or like a Dragon Age Inquisition, I need time. I need to plan that shit. But you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, MKX is gonna be taking up a lot of time. I agree with you totally. This is the MKX show, so we're basically talking MKX. I believe there's a actual Nintendo newsworthy bit of information going on with Smash Bros. But we'll get to that in a little bit. And the stories you should have heard about.
And for the first story
okay,
of the
I was gonna
stories,
start it off. You just
Apparently did all that.
All right, I'll say the beginning. You just end it, and we just get details.
just go for it.
So
we're professionals, folks. Episode 35.
yeah,
Episode number 35.
exactly.
There you
It
go.
was just like yesterday. We just did our first podcast.
Go for it.
So yeah, recently in Polygon News, it was an article saying that somewhere rumored in the coding of Nintendo Smash Brothers, someone found a secret coding hinting that a Street Fighter character, Ryu, aka Dragon, is going to probably be in
Man,
Smash.
nobody calls that motherfucker Dragon. They just call him Ryu.
Yeah, I'm just breaking it down.
Or Rue.
Shut it. So yeah, so he rumored to be in Smash. Rumored to be.
I don't believe everything I hear in the news because that could be
That
total
would be pretty awesome, though.
bullshit. It would
That
be
would
awesome.
be.
It would be weird in a way.
Do you think so? Really? I don't think it would be weird. I think
not for him being in the game like that.
his moveset would be
The
weird.
mosetet would be weird, probably.
Moveset would be really
It'd probably be Street Fighter moveset.
B for
probably.
Hadoken, which I would just be like, oh.
All these have is
It would feel so cheap.
Four,
It would feel so cheap.
4B would be the Tatsumaki Senpukaku.
And,
B would be Shoryuken,
Yeah,
of
Shoryuken.
course. What would down be?
and that's it.
No, there has to be something for down B too.
His down-
that step kick. The
No.
hard step
Just a
kick.
sweep.
Oh, the
sweep, right?
No,
it's
the
a forward
sidekick, the
sidekick.
forward sidekick,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
the hard sidekick. I think that'd be.
I can't.
That
I
would be-
just couldn't think of the name of it. But
So
that's
what would
pretty
his
much what I was
his
thinking about.
Smash Ball be if he gets it?
It'd be Shinku Hadoken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or it turns evil Ryu.
That's what
for a
I'm saying.
while.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think you turn evil Ryu because
Little Mac
Nintendo.
turns.
Nintendo-
Little Mac.
It would either
Little
be
Mac.
Shinku Hadouken.
Little
or
Mac
Metsu
transforms when he gets
Shoryuken.
with Smash Ball.
Either
Shinku-
one of those.
Shinku
But
Hadoken.
he transforms into a lovable, beastly person.
Yeah, I would say
Not into evil incarnate.
I say Shinku Hadoken. I say he would go.
We get all.
It's
hope for it.
Nintendo. Okay, here's the real question: if he did go evil Ryu and Ryu it was in the game, would Tony play Smash Brothers?
Yes,
Well,
he would.
He wouldn't.
No, I still wouldn't.
Hey, here it is.
Gotcha, you son of a.
Here it is. You know what'd be funny though?
That's a good question, though.
When he get the Smash Ball, he has to somehow summons Akuma just to do Resident Evil to everybody.
Once again, Nintendo. It's not gonna happen because all those fucking
A move called in Japan was it instant murder hell? I don't think they're gonna put.
yeah, and Japan and this Nintendo being a Japanese company, so their main majority of customers being in Japan, so that just looks like calligraphy to us because we don't know what the fuck it is.
Oh, that's cool.
They're like that's like doing a move and being like murder fuck pussy face.
Over here, it would go.
Mommy, what's
crazy.
that mean?
Don't worry about it.
Exactly.
It
It means happy punch time, man.
but it'd be interesting.
Is Mewtwo a downloadable character,
Yes.
or so we don't have to have the Wii U to download it? I mean, we don't have to have the Nintendo 3DS version of the game.
I'm thinking they're actually
To download
doing a
Actual
like.
because I heard
DLC
you
for
could
it.
like some people have already had them because they had the Nintendo 3DS.
Yeah, I
version.
think they're starting to give. Supposedly, it's Mewtwo. Lucas is going to be coming, which, unless they're going to make him play a little bit different. And Brawl, all he was a palette swap of Ness.
Yeah,
Um,
who was in the game too?
yeah. And
Is,
they're letting you choose your other character. What?
Yeah, they're quote unquote letting you choose your other character. They're like, yeah, Nintendo fans, we actually like you. How about you just get?
But the thing
who
is-
do you think should be the
I
character?
think the thing is
they already
everybody is.
They already know who.
Well,
the next
they already
character
know who the character is, but I think part of it is they want to test to see if people could actually like do things without being obnoxious about it, which everybody's being obnoxious about it. It's like do this person. It's like they even said within the realms of reason, give us a character to do Goku. It's just like you're not gonna get Goku. I'm sorry, guys. It's not gonna. Well, if we say it loud enough, they're just gonna get pissed off and say, okay, we're not gonna add any of the characters that you add. We're gonna add. our
Nintendo
own
will be
characters."
quick to do something like
Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
gonna. You just essentially pissed them off even more.
Who'd you like to see in a Nintendo catalog of people? Who would you like to see? I think I know who I would like to see.
You first, because I'd actually have to. Think
That's a
about
good
this one.
question.
Blaster Master. The character of Blaster Master. You might not remember this, but Blaster Master was a game where it was a side scroller, and you would get in this your Blaster Master cart.
Yeah,
The story
it was
is
like a
stupid.
tank thing.
You like follow your frog down the rabbit hole and become like this space underground warrior. and you basically upgrade your gun, and it was Zelda top down. But when you got in your car would transform, and your car could jump and go through water and shit and everything. It was really fun game, especially for the time they came out. Blaster Master being a Nintendo character, I think that'd be pretty badass.
Trying to find a way to.
You just have different kind of guns.
Well, yeah, but trying to find it. Was it a machine that you were playing as opposed to, or a person?
It was a person you were playing as, and you had like a helmet on, and you could customize your helmet, like
I remember
in the Nintendo way of customizing your helmet,
remember.
and like you would have you have different like waves. So the like design you can go with, it would be like you could have different kind of guns. So up smash would be a different kind of gun wave. This would be a different kind of gun wave. You know what I'm saying? So your whole thing would be guns. And blast because Blaster Master.
Yeah.
And it's one of the Nintendo originals. Like I'm talking originals.
I'm not really sure who else I'd really like to see out of like all the characters, because they really pretty much covered everybody in Nintendo. They've covered pretty much every and any and everything.
You're old school, Tony. Who would you like to see?
Strange enough, for me to not play Super Smash Bros. And for me to think of this particular character is actually kind of weird.
What's that?
Captain Commando.
Not bad.
But no, that's not a Nintendo character.
It's not.
That's
Sega.
Capcom.
Is that? Oh well.
Capcom. It's a Capcom character, and Captain Commando was on.
I say that because
Captain Commando.
It was a Nintendo game.
The original Captain Commando, I think, was on Nintendo, and then it got ported over all the Sega stuff. So
Comic Zone character. That'd be dope.
The main character.
That was Sega.
No,
as well.
Sega. Sega. Yeah,
No, Sega. But that was still.
I feel like it was hell. Sonic's in Super Smash Brothers though.
True.
Yeah, but that's the only reason is Sega went under, and they're fledgling, and I don't think Sega's really gonna be like, yeah, you can use our characters much, because they literally like, we're done. We don't want to do this crap anymore. We suck. Yeah.
See, Captain Commando was the one that stuck in my mind
Commando.
that they would get.
I can't wait.
Captain Sword.
I can't wait to Sega sells all their assets to somebody. Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. Anyways, but yeah, so MKX. Unless there's anything else going on with
the I do want to say this before we end this. Diddy Kong got nerfed.
Diddy Kong got nerfed. Dyer!
Damn it!
Yep. Diddy Kong is.
And the funny thing is, Dyer's still gonna be
the banana.
Dyer's still gonna be kicking ass with Diddy Kong.
Probably still be kicking ass with Diddy Kong. But I'm saying the banana got split.
Wait.
The banana got
Wait.
That gave me cancer. I have advanced cancer, guys.
But we're gonna hear
I'm
Dyer.
dying.
Hey, I will run for you, Will.
Dyer, if you hear this conversation, please leave. Dyer, if you hear this now, please put your saltiness in the comment below about this nerf of Diddy.
Not only will I run for you, I will also host the event.
And I run so far.
Just let me go. just let me go.
I gotta get. All right, so we took this small break from playing MKX to talk about it for a little bit.
You don't want to play right now.
I want to play it right now. Oh my gosh, it's like jacking off. I just want to do it.
Health prostate.
All right, so sales. Day one sales of MKX. What are we looking at, fellas?
Lone Wolf, would you care to
35 million units sold.
So it's safe to say there will be a sequel. I mean, it's already been 10 of these.
Has there never been a sequel to it?
Yeah, but that's day one sales, which is really good for a fighting game. It is really good for a fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
Not great.
But it's up there.
Yeah, I mean, well, since the older Mortal Kombat, I mean, the sales of games have increased so much. If like Mortal Kombat Ultimate would have sold 35 million in one day, like Ed Boon would have shit on himself. Like with MKX toilet paper wiping himself out, you know what I mean? So like, it's really good. I mean, it's probably up there with the Street Fighters and everything else like that. I mean, there's a lot of hype about it. There's a lot of hype in media about the game right now. Without even really a lot of advertising, I want to say. The FGC, the fighting game community, is really getting behind this. I even seen Justin Wong. Justin Wong.
Oh boy.
I just shake my head.
I even seen Justin Wong playing Mortal Kombat X.
And probably
He's a Street Fighter player.
and wrecking shop too, probably.
I don't know. He was playing KI.
He was playing He did, and he's still with Wolf, yeah. But I do think Justin Wong has. There's a lot more like. I mean, I'd never put anything past Justin Wong.
That's very true.
But when you got the likes of Sonic Fox and freaking CL, I mean not PL, yeah,
Perfect Legend.
I mean, when you got those guys, I would love to see him come across some of those guys. I don't think he'll fare too great against them.
Perfect Legend.
But like I said, I never played anything past Justin Wong.
That's not his game. So
Yeah, and that's why I no disrespect to Justin Wong. If you guys don't know who Justin Wong is, you need to Google.
Wikipedia that bit.
Yeah, American made. Japanese native. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
I think he's Chinese. Actually,
he's Chinese. Oh, we can check right now. Got Google right now in front of us.
you know what nationality is?
Justin Wong.
Justin Wong.
you know what nationality is? Justin Wong.
Yeah. So
He's 33. Didn't I know?
He's like Chuck Norris of the gaming world.
Oh, he's not. Which is he? 33? Is he 29?
He looks like he's 17 still. So I mean, like
Japanese then.
yeah, basically.
Like one thing says he's wow, I don't know which one. He has like 2 separate birthdays on this thing.
And I see one right here that says he's godlike.
Yeah.
Godlike. Justin Wong. But nah, I bought it digitally because of ESL. So me and King Legacy were talking about that which shall not be spoken, MegaCon that just happened, and we were talking about we were gonna get because for everybody that's listening, you know that I am the resident Xbox fanboy. I have officially every system now. I have a PS4, I have a Wii U. Why? I have a. We're not even calling it Wii U. We're going to call it the Smash Brother machine.
Yeah, it's basically
an arcade system from.
I have to look behind me to see how many systems I have, but I have everything basically. And we're going to get it on PS4 because everybody's playing PS4 right now. And ESL is the. All right, there's the Capcom Cup, which we've said is $500,000.
Money.
$500,000 Capcom
money.
Cup.
Sponsored by money.
Yeah, money. Sponsored by money.
Post
made by money. Then we got the Killer Instinct Cup, which is about $60,000. So that's, I mean, it's not 500, but it's still up there. You know what I mean? And now we have the Mortal Kombat Cup. There's a Mortal Kombat Cup.
Yep.
And starting this Sunday, you can participate
Sunday.
in the open invitational Mortal Kombat Cup to qualify to be an actual professional game player, and this is for everybody. But you can only do it if you're playing it on Xbox. So and the ESL is an app on Xbox, and they basically do a lot of they're one of the guys that do the Dota tournaments, all the what are the other ones?
There's LOL.
League of Legends,
yeah,
and everything like that.
Wow.
So they have all these tournaments, and they're finally, and League of Legends and all those are the big money jackpots. I'm not. They're even higher up there than Call of Duty and all that. These are, as far as esports go, they are the king of money right now, and it's pretty serious. I'm not into that scene, but we are into the fighting game scene. And being that the fighting game scene is getting into the ESL is an extremely good thing. I can't wait for PS4 to jump on the board because they're not in it yet, which is a little weird that they're not. But if you have a Mortal Kombat or Killer Instinct or but I guess they don't have to get into it with the Capcom Cup because Capcom's doing it themselves. Mm-hmm. Smart. Well, ESL basically, if you got an online connection and the game, you basically go register. It is extremely easy. Extremely easy. I went on my Xbox and did it. I have an account. I can go on there right now and I can put my spot in to play Mortal Kombat, and later on this week put me against who I'm going to play against. I'll message the guy. We set a time to play, and we post the results back to ESL. And you can go from the app directly for Xbox from the app, and then send it in, and you'll just progress and everything. And the finals are going to be the finals for season 1 of the ESL Mortal Kombat Cup. It's going to be held in San Francisco, and they'll fly you out there and everything, and it's pretty badass. So yeah, that's some pretty cool shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
Hashtag punch walk.
Do. That's all you hear.
So what was that about?
Punch walk. Hashtag punch walk. Oh yes, Goro. So who's been playing with Goro for a while?
I played a little bit with him before I came over here. I wanted to see his different styles.
So you were saying something about that really boosting the sales or whatever?
Yes. On that note, guys, it's interesting how when you go to the game and you gotta go to the Crypt Arc and all that, you search so much stuff.
I went to the crypt actually. That was pretty dope.
You met the wolves.
Yeah, I got bit.
That shit was like,
I got bit too.
That shit caught me off guard. I was like, what the fuck is this?
As soon as I got to the crypt, I'm like, oh great, they're gonna have a motherfucking crypt.
Again, like a crypt again, yeah.
At least it's not like in MK9.
MK9 was a little weird.
They had that goddamn freaking
troll monster screech in your face and run away.
Because you're not expecting it. Dude, I was like, son of the first time I saw it, son of a bitch.
And Ed Boon said it about that. He's like, he just want to do that because people will not pay attention to what he's doing.
Yeah, you're just mindlessly like opening shit.
That's when I'm like, I knew it was coming because I was like, yeah, he's gonna.
You do hear something in the background like.
Yeah, you hear something scurrying. You're like, okay.
You know what was weird too? In the broken city or the whatever city or whatever.
Yeah.
If you look in the background, there's like dogs like eating the shit out of somebody trying to get in the car.
Yeah.
Oh wow. But yeah, here's an interesting thing on the news by Crave Online. Mortal Kombat X Day 1 update makes gold harder to get in order to boost paid DLC sales.
Okay, the update makes gold harder to get. What's gold?
Gold in for
currency
for the crypt. The stuff that you actually use to buy the different stuff in the crypt.
It makes it more difficult for you to buy things in the crypt.
Yeah.
So you gotta play it longer.
That too, but here's the thing though. There's actually on PlayStation, on PSN, if me and Lone Wolf seen it, where you go to get your downloads for your free skin, your free samurai pack. Underneath it, it has a thing saying, "Unlock everything from the crypt, $20."
Ooh.
Give us your money.
And then you gotta buy. Then what makes it worse? You gotta buy easy fatalities. You can get from the crypt by using your own currency. But on the PSN, you gotta pay for easy fatalities.
How long is that gonna last?
Actually, I found an easy fatality.
I did. You found it in the crypt. You found it in the crypt. But people that want to not waste the crypt time,
they can
put money towards it to buy it. You can buy 30 for $30 for $5. And you buy 2.
Or you can go online. Me and fucking Kyle was in here doing all the fatalities. You don't have to unlock them to do them. If you know how to do them, you can just do them.
Yeah. You just have to find out what the button combination is.
But certain people.
And once you do it, it unlocks for you.
It unlocks it. Yeah.
Yeah, but certain people that don't know how to do it, they just do it. But
you know what? I'm actually not mad about this. Yeah. I'm actually not mad about this. I think if you want to be you don't want to put time into the game, grind the game.
Some people don't want to go through all that.
And people who aren't okay. There's a ton of people, and we're definitely in the fucking minority that don't like fighting games, but they love Mortal Kombat.
There's a lot of people.
They love Mortal Kombat. They really don't want to go online and play. They want to do fatalities. They want to show their friends. It's a party game, something like that. But they don't really dig into that deeper layer of Mortal Kombat and play. They just want to do. That's what X-rays are for. The X-rays are easy to do. I mean, if you can save it, if you have a character that doesn't use a lot of meter, and you can like strategically put the X-ray in there. But you know what? For people who don't, when I was playing the story mode, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I X-rayed so many people when I was playing the story mode because I didn't have any combos.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to beat this shit and get to the next part of the story.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
X-ray. Kill this bitch.
You can also skip all the stuff if you want.
You can. You have a limited amount of skips.
Yeah, you do.
You have like 3 or 4 skips.
They start you off with 5 skips.
I didn't see the point.
Yeah.
The only person in the thing
we were trying
I
to
was
beat it
getting
quickly.
mad. The only person I got kind of upset with. It didn't take me long to beat him. It took me about like 5-6 times to beat him. Was friggin' corrupted Shinnok.
Shinnok, I beat Shinnok pretty easily. The person who fucked me up.
He's easier than Shao Kahn from the last game. Goddamn.
Yeah, Shao Kahn was a
hammer. You suck. Hammer. That whole time match.
Hammer, and you're like,
you suck.
Whoa, you suck. And he's just while you're like stunned by it, which you have like a friggin' 10-second stun. Then he friggin'
and he did that hammer down.
Friggin' shoulder charges you like 3 times.
And this is
now Aaron Black was very difficult for me to beat.
Yeah, Aaron Black did put up a fight. He put up a fight.
Melina was a little.
And the first time I played
Rain,
I was not ready. I was not ready.
Rain was pretty.
Baraka wrecked me once.
Devore put a hurt on you too.
She was pretty bad.
Let's see.
Really, that was about.
Kodokan is so powerful. You have to play him like a power character.
Sindel put a little bit of hurt into you too. Sindel put a little damage into you as well.
But for the most part, Tony P was here when I was playing. You didn't make it to Aaron Black, but you saw when I was fighting Rain, and he's doing that lightning, and he was EXing that lightning shit. Put me in that fucking water bubble. I was like, what the fuck, man?
I gonna lie,
some crazy shit.
Rain is so smooth of a fighter in this game. His game mechanics are very smooth. 9, it looked way more smoother than 9 was.
Too bad he's not in the game yet.
Yet.
That we know of, yeah.
Who knows? Someone's gonna find a codex of it. And say, "Hey, he's in the game."
There were 3 characters that aren't playable
that we got to fight. It's crazy.
Tanya, Rain,
Tanya's
coming.
Tanya's
coming.
Besides that,
Rain,
Sindel,
Sindel, and Baraka. I think Baraka's actually
who he killed.
Yeah,
he was in it twice. The Devora killed.
Yeah, so that's a little weird. But I'm not even mad about them. If people want to pay for the game, you know what? I'm gonna support Mortal Kombat. So go ahead. Yeah, sure.
I don't have a problem with it either. It's just because
speaking of paid, I'll talk about that in the story mode. Keep that in mind. But yeah, I mean, if you don't like Mortal Kombat and you just want to play it because you just like Mortal Kombat because of the nostalgia, because it's gory and everything like that, and you don't really want to be part of the FGC, the fighting game community, and you don't want to watch Color. Sure, Mortal Kombat, much like Killer Instinct, it's a casual game and it's a hardcore fighting game at the same time.
And it's easy to learn.
Street Fighter, I believe, is just a hardcore fighting game. Street Fighter 4 is just a hardcore fighting game. It's difficult. The game is fucking difficult.
Yeah.
And once you get into the minutia of the game, it's even more difficult. But Killer Instinct, you can button mash and have fun in that game and not learn anything and just be like, oh, this was awesome. Learn how to do a ultra combo at one time. You know, don't even learn how to relink them. That's an awesome game. Mortal Kombat, like I said, you could do an X-ray. It's like an easy fatality.
And you are kind of right by saying,
and they're only gonna play it. The people who are like that, they're not gonna play it. They're not the people that are gonna give Mortal Kombat legs. Fighting games are realizing, even Nintendo's realizing, that you need to have the FGC, the fighting game community, behind the game for it to have long legs. I mean, people have been buying MVC2, MVC3 for how long after the game went out? Like this game is gonna last for the next probably 5 years. People are still gonna be buying this game and playing this game. They're gonna be updating this game, and with the cups and everything like that, it's only gonna grow. So I'm you know what, make your money, because you know what, the stuff that's on the game, the people that are gonna be playing the game, we're gonna be able to unlock that shit, even if we want it or not, eventually.
And you are kind of right about one thing.
It's not like they're saying like, I would have a problem. I don't mean to cut you off.
No,
but I would have a problem if they were like, yeah, buy it or you'll never get it.
Yeah.
That's what I would have the problem with.
I agree with that. If they were like that, I'd be like,
I'd be like, NetherRealm, bad form, bad form.
And you do have another thing though. You're saying how this is a party game. My homeboy has his mother playing the game with him, and she beat him twice.
Nice.
With Shinnok.
Shinnok looks like an old lady, so
Yeah,
he recorded the gameplay, sent to me on SharePlay.
Nice.
And she put a 20-hit combo out.
What?
For learning the game off one try. He's been teaching her just today how to play, and she's already put combos together.
She can do some damage in the tournament.
I was like, I don't want your mom coming to the tournament, man.
For real. But you know what though? Speaking of the game, we're gonna talk about story mode in a minute. But the way the story left me, I would gladly pay for a season 2 story.
yes.
It's worth it.
Agreed.
It's worth it.
I would pay for it. I would be like, yeah, sure, whatever, yeah. If they came out, because last Mortal Kombat was like a fucking movie. It was long as shit. Even Injustice was pretty long. It's a pretty fucking long game. You know what I mean?
It was a little longer though. Injustice or either MK9.
MK9.
MK9 was longer than Injustice.
Yeah, because
and Injustice is still longer than MKX.
But Injustice had different you know,
scenario play.
But it had like Act 1, Act 2, like Act 3, Act 4.
Yeah.
But I think but I feel like
they did the chapter thing just like
I know, but like
they had an axe.
But it seemed like there was like you were in Earth, and then you were on this other planet, then you had to get your team together, then you met Batman, and then you formed a plan. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like there was like Act 1, 2, 3, 4, like fucking MK9 was like 3 movies smashed into one thing. Mm-hmm. It was like MKX feels like you meet the team, something happens, you resolve it. It's like it's more of an episode than a movie. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And because it was in that episode fashion, and there was so much left out, oh my god!
A short film,
and there was so much that they teased that didn't give us. Like if they were to like maybe a year down the line, be like, hey, if you want extended story mode, I would pay for it. $20, that would be good. Whatever.
It's worth money. It's worth putting the money towards.
You know, let's just talk about story. We're getting next, and the next story you should have heard about. It's just an MKX themed show, so we're gonna talk about the story next. All right, we're gonna talk about the story of MKX, which is actually, it's weird that we're even talking about a story in a fighting game. I mean, like NetherRealm has really this is their niche. I mean, in my personal opinion, me and Will talked about this last show, and I was talking about how Injustice is probably one of my favorite fighting games, and it feels completely different from MK9. Like, it looks different, it feels different. I mean, you can tell the roots are there, but I was saying that MKX just looks like it plays completely different than MK9. And even though some of the core mechanics of MK9 are there, it is just totally different. Mm-hmm. So in the fighting game, you know what I'm saying, we really don't learn things about a fighting game until like months away. Like we're the little bit of shit we know now about MKX is gonna fail in comparison to what we know in like 5 months. For instance, Will has the collector's edition of Injustice, and some of the tech in there is outdated. Like it's just you can't even use it anymore. Yeah. It doesn't even count. But so besides that, the story of MKX is very good. We're talking about not as long as MK9, not as long as Injustice, but
it's the middle.
I would say it's the best animation.
Oh yeah,
and the best effects.
Unreal Engine 4 was, oh my god.
I mean, at some points you really can't tell like what's what. Like that's another thing about this game. This game looks so good. Holy shit! Like the first time,
Engine 4.
Like the first time you fight somebody in the game, was probably Johnny.
With Johnny, and you fight Scorpion and Sub-Zero first.
Yeah, okay. Maybe because I saw that, I wasn't that impressed with that. But like when you fight Shinnok or something like that, like and it's dark and it's like the lighting effects.
It is not the Unreal Engine 4. It's the Unreal Engine 3 that they're using.
Unreal Engine 3? I thought it was 4 for the PS4 and the Xbox One.
No.
Wow.
Engine 3.
So there's more power to Unreal Engine then.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's not the Unreal Engine, the actual engine itself, running on next gen hardware is what's pushing.
But
it's a modified, highly modified version.
We're not even getting MKX for PS3 and 360 until like July.
June.
Middle of June.
I thought it said July.
No, it's middle of June.
I wouldn't be surprised to get pushed back to July.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, you got to get that money. I wonder how. We have to do a compare and contrast test.
Definitely.
What you call it. So, anyways, like I was saying, in the story mode, we pick up right after MK9, like a year after. But it spans 20 years. It spans 20 years after. But we pick off after a year after MK9.
Yep.
And
they kind of jump back and forth to different parts depending on the
they do flashbacks, and they let you play some of the flashbacks. If you've been following the comic, it sets you up to know a lot of things about the characters. But Will, you said something earlier, and it was dead on. What would you say again about how it left you? It was good, but it was
good, but it wasn't. It left me wanting more. It wasn't sad. It wasn't.
But it didn't leave me wanting more in a good way.
Yeah, no. It was.
You said
it was underwhelming.
Perfect. It was underwhelming. It was underwhelming. I mean, the setup is so epic.
Yeah, like they had so much. They
name drop people that weren't in the game.
Name drop people.
Hints.
No, name drop people in the game. Show people that were in the story mode that you won't see in the game.
Exactly.
And they didn't seem to resolve some of the stuff that's like glaring. Like Rain.
Who was he working for?
Liu Kang and Kung Lao and the rest Sindel and Katana.
There's one character I want to know. Who was that hiding behind the rock with Jax and Kenshi? The girl with the red and black.
She's Serena. She's
That's
from.
What I thought.
She's
okay.
From Mortal Kombat, the one before Armageddon.
Not Deception.
No, yeah, Deception was the one before Armageddon. She's from. She
looked good.
Yeah, they really like remodeled her.
Yeah,
like, really.
You know who they didn't remodel that? Didn't have to remodel, but Mei Li or whatever.
Yeah.
The one that was getting the outcast or whatever, like to Earth Realm or whatever case is. Because if you remember, she had giant tits that jiggled.
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah.
I noticed the outfit she was wearing was the same one.
Yeah.
So she's a fighter. We didn't have to fight her.
Nope.
I mean, there were so many fighters there. The girl that looked like what was her name? You just said it. The girl that looked like Mirror's Edge.
Serena.
Yeah, Serena. Yeah, Serena.
She was like Mirror's Edge. She was like, and she's like Lin Kuei. Oh no, she's
White Lotus, isn't she?
Yeah, I think she's White Lotus.
Yeah, she's White Lotus. But you know who I actually did? What I would want to see in the game as well, but I don't know. Fujin. I mean, Fujin looked good too.
Fujin was in the game, but you didn't get to play him.
Yes.
I called Fujin as my favorite character. I was like, I want to play him. I can't wait. Couldn't play with him.
Yeah, that was quite surprising. I was actually quite upset with that.
That would have been pretty good to see Fujin. I was like, Fujin's putting working with Raiden's like, okay, let's see where he's gonna be at. Nope.
I was like, at least let's fight him or some shit. Like I wanted to see his moveset.
But seeing
Like,
Nightwolf
oh
though
my
again,
God.
seeing Nightwolf
Actually,
again.
I'm sorry. I made a mistake. Serena was actually the first game she was in was Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero.
Mythology. Oh, that.
They did have a lot of mythologies in there.
Yeah.
They had a lot of mythology stuff. Like I didn't play a lot of mythologies because I didn't have a PS2 at the time. I want to say, but I did play the Kung Lao. You got to go through the stages and shit.
Yeah, apparently originally she was Quan Chi's one of his elite lieutenants, and she had a change of heart. She's actually a demon from Netherrealm, and I'm guessing the same thing essentially happened. And
we didn't get anybody from the Shadow Realm in the game.
Yeah, that is
We had another realm.
oh, you mean the Chaos Realm?
The Chaos Realm. Yeah. Isn't it Shadow Realm? Shadow Realm.
Chaos Realm. There's the Chaos Realm, and then there's Netherrealm, Earth Realm, Edenia, Outworld, and those are the main realms that they focus on the most.
I feel like they set everything up for the next game to be very epic in story because they can now use their entire mythology. You know what I mean? Like it was one really good story they had with Shao Kahn and his story arc.
Yeah.
If you want to put it in comic book references, the Shao Kahn story arc and which is basically the Shinnok story arc. It's a very good story. But now I feel like they can incorporate all these other realms into like this other thing. But we're not gonna get into the game for like another 5 years, and I'm like itching. I want to know about the story. I want the fighting game too. That's what we were saying earlier. Like if they were in a year to create another story and charge us $20 to play it, like just for the story, like a season 2 type thing.
Expansion pack, yeah.
Finish the stuff because. Why would they give us the skins? They give us this. They don't resolve some stuff with which I think the most glaring, bothering thing for me is
Takeda. You're going after his mother and his killer, and Kenshi's going after the mother and the killer together, but they don't do nothing. But they don't say anything about the mother and killer and who killed them. And the only reason you know anything about that is because we read the comic.
But they do drop a hint though in the game.
They do drop a hint, and they
talk
about it, but they don't
talk
really,
about it for a second.
Because
Black Dragon.
We went to the past.
We know it's Black Dragon.
But the that's not the Liu Kang Kung Lao thing.
Yeah,
that
so
bothers
at
me.
the end of the game, spoilers. If you're listening to this podcast, it's the whole podcast. It's spoilers. So actually, the name of the podcast is Mortal Kombat Spoilers.
Yeah.
So if you're listening, joke's on you, friend.
Yeah, really.
But anyways, so at the end of the game, Shinnok is not dead because he can't die, but they pretty much chop the pieces of his body.
They decapitate him, so he can't do anything.
So the pieces of his body are everywhere, and they give the head to the new rulers of the Netherrealm.
They, as in, Raiden.
Spoiler alert!
What we already said.
The name of the podcast is
It's spoilers too.
Yeah, you're late.
Yeah,
you're late to the party, man. Very, very late to the party. Apparently, they don't really go into explanation about it, which is kind of weird. But
Katana's wearing a crown.
Not. Back up a little bit. Raiden is apparently when he changed everything from Shinnok's power. So he must have absorbed the corruption into himself.
So I guess the temple that Shinnok is trying to get into is like the mother is like Earth's source.
Life
it's like
force,
Gaia. You know what I mean? So it's been corrupted. So Raiden had to go into it to purify it, and he purifies it, and it seems as if
they ended it, and it was just like,
he's been corrupted.
Everything's, and then they go, they show like a little thing after a small portion of credits, and he looks corrupted, like he's
he doesn't
Mortal Kombat
9 showed
Deception. Deception was the one that he became corrupted.
But you know what's strange? They show that
now I will say this: he didn't look all the way corrupted. He looked corrupted, but he looked like he was still on Earthrealm side.
Exactly.
But like he was like I'm not gonna. His exact wording is something to the effect of I'm not gonna continue to be diplomatic. Like if you fuck with Earthrealm, I'm gonna kill you, and I'm gonna come after you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not just gonna drive you out of Earthrealm. I'm coming to get you.
Then you see him throw Shinnok's head to the ground.
He's like, you can't kill elder gods,
but I found some ways that I can fuck him up pretty badly.
And toss his head, and to the new rulers of
you see the fear in the face.
of the Nether Realm,
because Quan Chi's no longer there.
Yeah, so that was Katana and Liu Kang. It was a warning. Now, if he was truly evil, he just would have killed him right there.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so maybe the evilness or the corruption is building, maybe, or maybe he just really is fed up with just being like.
Trying to be nice about saving Earth.
Push around too much.
But his eyes, which are usually white, were yellow.
Yeah, they were like a reddish, orangish.
Yeah, so you can tell that he was easily corrupted.
It's crazy though how you gonna see this be. It's crazy how you gonna see this be played out because they had the fear, the shock, the fear on their faces was like, I don't want to fuck with.
Yeah, even Liu Kang, who hates Raiden now because he feels wrong,
quote unquote, killed him. Yeah.
I mean, okay, technically he did kill him. But
well, it wasn't a murder. It was, oh my god, don't attack! No, oh shit.
Liu Kang went to fight Raiden.
Yeah, and Raiden's like, no, I don't want to fight you.
And Raiden fought him, and he was like,
you don't fight him. He didn't fight him at all.
He didn't.
You don't fight him. He literally was like, I don't want to do this, and friggin' Liu Kang shot at him. So he just shot an energy blast at him, and he blocked it with his electric, and it shot the energy back at him and set Liu Kang on fire. So you don't even get a chance to fight him.
Liu Kang's fault all the way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shouldn't have did that.
It is your fault. It is your fault.
In other words, say that Liu Kang is the dick in that situation.
And that's when you hear Liu Kang drop the line.
Even though Raiden was acting, Raiden was acting crazy because of the future stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he was justified in questioning Raiden.
Yeah.
But maybe he shouldn't have fought him. That showed a lack of judgment right there.
He should have trusted Raiden more because.
I don't know if he should have trusted Raiden, but he shouldn't have fought him. He could have did his own thing.
Yeah, the problem with it was the fact that Raiden had been fucking everything up the entire time.
Yeah, he did.
He was like every time he thought he was doing something right, it was screwing. It was
fucking it up more than it was fucked up before.
Yeah,
he gave him snippets, so he's like, "Oh, I need to do this."
He changed things, but it didn't change the thing that was going to cause the biggest thing. And that was the thing that had to be done was Shao Kahn had to be defeated, and the only way to defeat Shao Kahn was to let him win.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
He must win.
So he had to fuck everything up.
Yeah.
So I mean, I definitely think that the boys over at DC helped dub Warner Brothers a little bit with the scripting and the because it just MK9 feels like it was like talk fight, talk fight, which is what basically it is. But it just seemed like it flowed better in MKX. It's like the fights were more natural, and they gave you more exposition for the fight.
They gave the characters each had their own personality that played out really well.
Like the training mission that the new guys do.
You're coming with us, Sub-Zero. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, and
after he beats all their ass, you did well, guys.
Johnny's like,
Johnny walks out.
We missed one more character too. Frost.
Yes,
Frost was there as well. But
they showed off Frost in the
comic series too when she was fighting the ring with
Cassie. Yeah. So you see Frost.
I was like, wait, where's Frost in the game too?
I mean, it's
so many hints dropped.
I mean, even what's his name at the Lightning Boracho. The dagger was in the game from the comic.
Not the Kamidoku, but the I forgot what the
the person controlling that is the Shadow Realm person.
Chaos Realm
guy.
Havoc.
So Havoc's kind of in the game. I don't know who is Rain.
It's a
who's Rain's father? I guess that he's working for. That he's really working. He's not really working for Melina.
Reiko is somebody that's trying to have play and stuff. Rain is trying to have play.
Rain gave Melina the amulet because it's killing Melina,
and he wanted to kill her so he could take over.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
And none of these plot lines are followed. So there's so many plot lines going on, and then you got the inception of the realms.
Yep.
Isn't Reiko part of the Outworld?
Yeah,
right?
Reiko's Outworlder, if I'm not mistaken.
But my thing is this.
And Kotal Khan's still in power.
This is my thing.
Yeah.
Kotal Khan back then was not blue.
No, it's paint. You can even see it on his body. Okay. It's paint.
Because in the comic series, he was straight blue when he was a kid.
Well, it's
adult.
Yeah, I noticed that as well.
I thought that was weird. As a matter of fact, we both.
Yeah,
we all said
I
the same.
hated
And
upon
that's
that.
when you told me, I said, wait, that's
No,
hold
no,
on,
like
wait a
because
minute.
actually Tony pointed it out, and I was like, I don't think you're right.
Yeah, that's cool.
But when you see him standing and start talking, like,
it's
that's
well,
total.
I noticed
The reason
it
I
when,
thought it was because when he goes thumbs down like the killer.
yeah. Oh no, when what I noticed it was when you first see Kodokan, you can see areas of his skin
Right,
that
that-
was
yeah.
I didn't notice
So
that.
yeah.
war paint. So basically, war paint.
It seems like it must be some kind
I
of war
did not
paint.
notice that.
Yeah, you see like portions of his skin where you see his actual
So
skin.
that's
color
why
under
when you do the X-rays, you zoom in. When you do his moves, you see the skin's like it's on the paint.
I,
chip
yeah.
off.
I like Kodokan as a character. He's not a bad guy. He's not a good guy. He's just like
He's doing what
what's
he
right.
thinks
What he
is
thinks
right
is
for
right
his
for
Right.
Outworld.
Yeah.
He's a diplomat. He's a diplomat.
Yeah,
That's
what he is.
hey, that's
And
the best
he
way to put
and
it.
he's setting things, and he's like rule with the iron fist, but to a certain degree.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Which and what Shokan was like.
so wait, then
Shao Kahn was like, if you're not for me, fuck you.
So
No, Shao Kahn was power hungry. He wanted to take
That's
over.
what I said.
He wanted to take.
That's what I said. If you're not a part of me, if you're not a part of my squad, fuck you.
So
Yeah,
wait,
he wanted to take over
this is my thing, though.
everything.
the eye changed as well for Kodokan. His eyes
Well,
changed.
that's what the blood.
So that's what blood sacrifice.
blood sacrifice.
Yeah.
Son
That's what
sacrifice,
makes him
son.
stronger.
Yeah, he
that's what I'm
has
saying because and when he's human, you see him basically not
Yeah.
being up. He's
Yeah.
not normal. When he see him get more aggressive, he just like eyes turn reddish orange. He's there forever as that color eye. But I'm just
It's very and then the big announcement at the beginning of the game. Apparently, Johnny Cage is a descendant of an ancient warrior race known as the something, and that's why I have that
green aura.
That green aura.
So what the fuck is that shit about?
Well,
That's a whole backstory right there in itself.
If you remember in MK9 when you do basically solo mission with Johnny Cage, it explains more about who his ancestor was. It does, and it shows that he had extended his powers to Elder God level and became a new Elder God.
I don't remember that.
Wait, what?
In the single when you do like single players, you do
The
everything.
single player stories don't really
Yeah, they don't add up,
really
but I'm
count
saying
except for the newer ones. The older ones, the
I'm talking
single
about,
player
I'm talking
stories.
about 9. That's what I'm talking about. 9.
9, yeah, his single player stuff.
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
count.
it changed.
Yeah, no, the story is the story that's there. That's the main story.
So when you beat them, when you beat everyone, like
Yeah, when you do the arcade stuff,
Those are the
really
arcade,
it
that's
doesn't
what I'm
really
talking
count
about.
for anything. They're for the most part. It's because like in one of them, like for example, Noob Saibot, if you win with him, he takes over the Nether Realm, which that didn't happen.
Yeah.
They tried to name him his race.
Noob
so it wasn't like-
Saibot, he shows up in a fraction fatality, or smoke was it?
Smoke.
Lynch
Smoke.
Ways.
That's why I was like, Noob. That's not Noob Saibot, and I have to keep reminding myself that smoke.
His name is
So there is a Lin Kuei and there is a Shiri Ryu
Yes.
Yes.
clan.
Yes.
They didn't get along.
Yes. Originally, yeah. They're more like rival clans.
Yeah, but
And-
they were.
They get along. I'm saying they get along not
clans, but I
because
always felt like even though they were rival clans, they always like coincided.
They had respect for each
Yeah,
other
they
for the
had
most
respect
part
for each
other.
until
Until they tried to kill
Right.
the Grandmaster basically of
Sold out.
the Lin Kuei was like, yeah, oh, you want to do a deal with us, Quan Chi? Yeah, fucking kill whatchamacallit, and used him and decimated the Shiryu.
And-
Which that sounded sad. He does not have luck with making clans
No.
at all.
No.
he has his clan decimated,
Hanzo.
wife, kids gone,
Hanzo
Hanzo's
Sashi.
entire friggin' family gone. Becomes Scorpion, regains his self, and entire family restarts the
Shiryu.
Shiryu again, wiped out a second time, and now he's restarting again. I'm like, well, it's gonna wipe it out this time. Like,
For real. Himself.
yeah, I liked his interjection too.
I love.
I can't wait to see them go. I want to see those two fight together.
Who's that?
Sub-Zero and Scorpion.
On the same side?
It is way past time.
Yeah, it kind of.
It is so way past time.
It's been overdue.
But we're not
since-
going to get another game for another 4 years, something like that.
Yeah.
If that.
Because if y'all did see the Conan stream of MKX before it came out,
Yeah.
Ed Boon hinted that they were going to game now. They're doing a new game now.
Yeah, they're already starting on the stuff, which is
But yeah, I could definitely see
Yeah.
Sub-Zero and Hanzo, teaming up at some point in time.
That'd be a big ass clan. That'd be a boss ass clan for real.
That'd be boss ass clan.
Boss ass
Clan.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all our what the fucks from. But just like Will said, man, I feel like I love the story. I thought it was great. I thought it had good potential, and then it just ended. I was like, what the fuck?
Ed Boon trolled us.
He did.
Oh, they hyped the shit out of that story and the reveal of the characters and stuff like that. Well done, Ed Boon. You know how to friggin' make people want to buy crap.
I mean,
or your marketing people, or.
But you know what's great though? The fact that we're even discussing, going on 20 minutes now, a story mode in a fighting game.
That's how good it is.
Technically,
that's impressive.
Technically, every fighting game has a story mode.
But yes, every game,
but not every fighting game has it.
This is
a movie.
Yeah, this is a movie. This is actually like a movie.
Every fighting game has a story mode, but for anybody who's an older fighting game fan like us, that's like a 2 paragraphs at the end of after you beat the the tournament of said game.
It's usually you have
or a small cutscene.
You have the main character and
with no words,
and the main character is the one story who gets followed. Like King of Fighters, they have so many different from I think 94.
Yeah, 94. Yeah, I think 94 was
they have that one up to like 96 as a certain storyline. 96 to 99 is 96 to 2000. 2000 is its own storyline. Then 2001, 2002 really didn't have one, and then 03. No. King of Fighters 11, I think, had the next storyline.
Was that the one that they tried to go like 2D.5?
No, that was Maximum Impact.
I like that one.
Maximum Impact doesn't count. It wasn't bad, but Maximum
Impact
had
good ideas.
Yeah, Maximum Impact was not
it's
not
canon.
Yeah, it's kind of like a side story.
It was
They had 2 of them. They actually had 2 Maximum Impacts.
It was really good.
I
thought they were on.
Maximum Impact reminded me of they had a Fatal Fury game that was 3D, and that 3D Fatal Fury game was.
But you know what? But because of that game, it further pushed Capcom's.
Yeah.
What we have is Street Fighter 4 right now.
Well, that's King of Fighters. That's SNK.
SNK, yeah, sorry.
SNK, they're more popular in Japan than they are over here.
Yeah, Playmore over here doesn't get a lot of love.
No, Capcom gets the love over here.
Yeah.
But okay, check this out. Being that the story was awesome, and being that besides Killer Instinct, Mortal Kombat is one of the premier, if not the only, American-made fighting game that gets loved like it does. Do you think other fighting games need to follow suit? Like, would you be happy with a Street Fighter 5, right? Mm-hmm. That had a story mode similar, and when I say similar, I mean that actually told a cohesive story and had like a story mode where all the characters like coincided and everything like that, along with the actual game. Because we get really MKX is like 3 different games. There's a story mode. There's the online play, and then there's the towers. It's three different assets to the game,
and the arcade mode.
Well, I put the towers into like
modes, yeah.
I kind of put towers and all that. You know what I mean? But like, there's 3 different assets to the game. Like there's a kid, right? That's going to get MKX, and it's like his first fighting game, and he's just going to play story mode. And he's going to continue to play story mode like over and over and over and over again before he realizes that he can go fight with other people.
It's a movie.
Because he fights. He doesn't have anybody to play with or something like that. So he'll keep playing the story mode, and the story mode is gonna be what he knows. And
I remember those days.
Exactly right. And he's gonna have fun with it. It's gonna be his thing.
And he's gonna nostalgia.
And he's gonna obsess over the same shit we're obsessing over right now.
Yep.
Who is this? Why is that? Finding new things to story. I've only played through the story once completely. I've dibbled and dabbled with it, like different parts that I liked. And I'm seeing new stuff like, oh, I forgot about that. I didn't see that. What does this mean?
Oh, that was how it was when Guilty Gear came out. Like, I played bits and pieces of the older Guilty Gear, but I didn't know that the story.
Yeah, the story. Yeah.
When the
new Guilty Gear.
When Guilty Gear XR came out, I went back. I read all the stuff. Who's this character? What does this character do? And like now, I'm not like a freaking genius, but I know the story now enough to be like, oh. And then when when you watch the story mode in Guilty Gear, you understand. Like, I understood like all of it. Like, there's one big thing that happens in the story that's like really like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you were telling us about that. Yeah.
But
But do you think Tony? Do you think that other fighting games should follow suit as far as story mode goes? It's definitely benefiting MKX. I can't see having another MKX game that doesn't.
I'll say it like this.
That only has an arcade mode.
I wouldn't necessarily say that I think all that other fighting games should follow suit because it might not work. It might not work the same way for every fighting game.
How?
I wouldn't even say that. I would say it's more of where the games are going to be released. MKX is not going to be big overseas. It's basically an American game. Americans like this.
You don't
cinematic.
think that Japan would like that type of game?
Why do you think they have their Street Fighters and their King of Fighters and their Tekkens?
Because they've
like
never done that in the game.
They don't want to do that. It's not their thing.
It's just a straight sports, esports.
Fight down to get beat down.
It is. They for them, the gaming community in Japan is very serious.
Right.
Like they have their stories and stuff like that, but it's not like over here. Over here, we want that added cinematic
Right.
experience. Not saying that that's not over there, but it's not as much of
It's not as prevalent
in their culture.
The
The way they have their culture set up for a lot of their stuff, it's not as much of a focus.
And that's why I say it might not work for every.
The Street Fighter.
For Street Fighter, I can see that happening because of the fact that Street Fighter has been out for so long.
And dude, they have so
Street
many
Fighter would be the only
mangas
game that I think could translate overseas as well if they had
it's
that
Japanese.
kind of a storyline.
It's Japanese, so
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That would be the only fighting game that I could realistically see. Working.
MKX is only at this point 2 days old, so we got to see what happens overseas.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's inspired by overseas stuff. So and with the clans and everything. Well, I mean, we'll see what happens with the factions. But I mean,
even still, like I said, it's an American take on a lot of the
and the realism and everything like that.
I mean,
helps it out.
With like same with Street Fighter, they have their mangas and the the different anime series and stuff like that. They got the freaking games have had the stories all intertwined and stuff like. Same thing with the King of Fighters and Tekken. There's so many different aspects and stuff like that, where with MKX I'm actually like, oh my god, they got a comic book series that's actually tying in with it. They had a few comic things that tied in with the original MKX
being a
Mortal Kombat storyline.
I gotta say, being under WB has really helped NetherRealm Studios.
Yeah, all thanks to Midway tanking.
Midway. Williams before that.
Williams went under. Midway came in. Midway tanked, and now Warner Brothers got a hold of something good. And I mean,
yeah, they did.
Hasn't dropped yet.
The ball
has not dropped yet.
Warner Brothers is not going to drop.
No,
Warner Brothers is there for. I mean, they have their hands in so many different franchises and stuff like that.
Warner Brothers is the perfect example of how to be a parent company to a property.
Yeah. Well, and
how to give them
depending on what the property is, because they are not, for their DC movies and stuff like that. They're not utilizing.
We're working on it.
The
they're getting better. They're working on it.
No, they're not. They're
working on it.
We haven't. We don't know what Batman v Superman is going to be.
With the way that they're doing, and they're trying to do the whole Crisis of Infinite Earth thing. But the way they're going about it is all wrong. They're trying to rush everything because Marvel's already been successful. Exactly. And the thing about Marvel is they don't have all their friggin' assets. They don't have the rights to all their characters properly. And they still are doing well because they have the stuff planned out and they took steps to go a certain way. And Disney's kind of like, do your thing. Here you go.
But no, I don't. And I don't want to talk about it too long. I want to get back to MKX.
Yeah.
I don't think that doing it in reverse is bad. Like Marvel built up all their franchises and built up to the Avengers, and now they built, and then after Avengers, they build back down again. Everybody has their own story, and then build back. I like the way they do that. But I believe, and I'm probably totally wrong on this, DC characters are more classic, I want to say, as like most people know about them.
Yeah, well,
you know what I mean?
I think DC's stuff ties in a lot older than some of them.
Exactly.
Actually, no, I take that back. Both the
before
original
Marvel,
stuff,
there was DC.
Before Detective Comics came out. Before that, Marvel Comics tied in with I think it was Timely Comics or whatever back in the day.
and then it was the superhero stuff on the side. Yeah. But like I want to say that having the big movie and then branching off into little properties can work.
Yeah.
Not saying that it will work.
Well, it can work.
And it's
they're not showing how they can make it work though.
We'll see. We'll see later on next year, right?
Maybe we'll see.
I'm optimistic.
I'm not psyched. I'm
I
not
am.
psyched.
Any Superman movie, I'm psyched.
Well, yeah, of course you are. You're a fanboy.
Of course.
And I will
I'll
wear that F on my chest right next to the S.
Yeah, dude,
Which I do have, by the way.
I'm a Spider-Man fan, but I will tell you, the Sam Raimi movies weren't good for what they were supposed to try to be serious. When they were trying to be serious, it was a good joke movie, yeah, but the seriousness, I couldn't take it serious, especially freaking Tobey Maguire. Ugh.
We can talk about this all day.
Yeah,
Let's
we
get back
can.
to MKX.
Yeah, MKX.
Yeah, so story mode. Final thoughts from me. Amazing story potential.
Okay.
Extremely good. If it, like I said before, it didn't feel like a movie the way that MK9 and Injustice felt. It felt like more of like an episode,
Okay.
or like a couple of episodes. And I would love to. It's something that I would want to see over, and like I would want to see like the new stuff. And I wish that it was kind of like we've been playing Tales from the Borderlands, and it kind of felt like that first episode of Tales from the Borderlands was good. So much potential, so much setup.
Yeah.
Ups, downs, highs, lows. Got to introduce people. Had so much fun. And when it was over, you felt satisfied. But the reason you felt satisfied is because you knew the story is going to continue.
Yep.
And you can't wait to see what happens next. I can't wait to see what happens next, but I'm not going to get to see what happens next until I don't care about it anymore.
Yeah. Until you're not thinking about it anymore.
I mean, I'm going to always care about it, but I'm not going to be like.
It's not going to be in the it's not going to be in the forefront of your mind. Yeah.
As I am
it's
right
like,
now.
oh, that's cool. I get to see what's finally coming out, and then you get hyped again when it's about to come out.
Yeah.
It comes out,
Yeah.
you play it, and then it's just
Hopefully-
like, hopefully it'll be longer.
But like I said, the MK9 left me full.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think it left you full because there was so much content with the story, and then
something new.
the cliffhanger was perfect.
Yeah.
And the way they did the cliffhanger was perfect. This one, it didn't. The cliffhanger felt weird. Like,
The cliffhanger was good. Didn't really see it coming, but saw it coming. But the cliffhanger would have been better if they would have fleshed out more parts of the actual story.
Yeah, exactly.
What you final thoughts, Tony? What's up?
Final thoughts.
Story mode only.
Final thoughts and story mode.
Yeah.
It definitely has I mean, it was good story mode.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I like the different aspects of the characters that were incorporated in the story mode, as far as relationships are concerned and everything like that, and how they're all tied into each other.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna be interesting to see. I'm talking far ahead right about now, but definitely looking forward to see what happens to Raiden after he's been corrupted, so to speak.
Definitely.
Even though I say that I feel like he'll be fighting the corruption in the next game.
Well, I guess I don't know what happened in what's the game that he was corrupted in, Armageddon.
Who?
Raiden.
Raiden? No, that was Deception, I believe.
Deception.
So we have to go wiki that and see what happened because I know I didn't play it.
He was killed by what's his name? He was killed by not Raiden, Shang Tsung and Quan Chi. Because they had their deadly alliance. They killed friggin' Liu Kang, and then they were just kind of sort of running rampant. Then they were trying to take. I forgot. I think they were trying to do stuff with the Kamidogu, and Raiden was trying to stop them. They beat the shit out of Raiden, killed Raiden. Raiden dies, and then he becomes the lightning god of vengeance. Essentially, after that,
like Scorpion Vengeance.
He doesn't. No, he's not. He becomes like an angry god, not working for anybody. He was like, "Fuck this shit. I'm gonna make sure." Kind of like how it was at the end. He's kind of like, "Fuck this shit."
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said That's why I said it's gonna be interesting to see.
So
how Raiden is going to be throughout the next Mortal Kombat game because of the fact that
what was that the Deception? Okay.
that was Armageddon.
Yeah. Armageddon.
With Deception, he released his godlike essence and attempted to destroy the Deadly Alliance and stop Onaga from coming in because Onaga's the bad guy for Deception. And to do that, he kind of like destroyed himself. His energies recoalesced in Earthrealm, and he became disgusted with the doings of mortals, and basically he was he essentially, like, at the end of Mortal Kombat X, he's essentially like, fuck this shit, you guys are fucking shit up, it's time to start new stuff, you will listen to me.
Whoa.
Yeah. Cause the thing it has here, his deception card is, I was well aware of Onaga, the former ruler of Outworld. Shao Kahn has been his advisor until he poisoned the Dragon King and stole Outworld for himself. But Onaga has somehow returned, more powerful than ever, or more powerful than before. His powers seemed augmented by the Force, previously inhibited only by the Elder Gods. Even the might of the Deadly Alliance combined with my own could not defeat him. I did the only thing I could. I released my godlike essence in an attempt to destroy them all. By the time my energies reformed in Earthrealm, I was aware of all that had transpired. I became disgusted with the doings of mortals. It was Shujinko's vanity and desire for glory that had led to the return of the Dragon King. I will no longer allow the will of men to determine the fate of this realm. They will fight for it, or I will destroy them. All will fear the new God of the Thunder.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't think I want to fuck with Raiden.
Now that would have been a perfect cliffhanger.
That's essentially what happened.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like, he did what he did. Friggin' save the world from Shinnok, and
they're basically going back and cleaning up.
He's like, fuck this shit.
They're basically going back into their mythology, cleaning it up, retelling it the way they want to.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Final thoughts. Lone Wolf.
I'm happy with the story. Yeah, I'm happy with the story. But it still left a little bit to be desired. There's a lot of questions that didn't get answered that they teased like they were going to be answered.
And we didn't know this stuff. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's. I want more. I want it more, and maybe they'll do. Maybe the comic will go into it. Maybe they'll actually release some more story stuff.
Even though I think the comic's only going to take the 5 years.
In between what happens where they become a team, and stuff. So
it's gonna stop when they get to be a team.
Yeah.
Final thoughts, King Legacy. Story
wise, it was great. It was a great storyline.
Especially the part where Melina died.
R.I.P. Melina. Just when every time I say R.I.P. Melina, just put her face right there. Anyway.
All right.
The one with the mask over it.
No, not the new sexy Melina.
No, that's why I said
the carton.
Not the old version.
Yeah, we're going. No. Even better. We're going back to like Mortal Kombat 2. I mean Mortal Kombat 3, where she
not
first.
The Sprite version.
Yeah, where she's like, just like, oh, that's a face only a mother can love.
But still, it had a great storyline, of course. But it should have been. I think it should have been longer, but it was good. It was good no matter what. And but it did leave it on cliffhanger. Like, come on, give me more. Nope, that's all you get for this time. See ya. So they might do a deal. They might do like an expansion to it. Who knows? It was good.
All right, well, that's our Mortal Kombat First Impressions Day 2. Like I said, go over to the site youtube.com/best kept secret and check out the week 1 as we either get our asses beat or beat some asses. We'll see what happens too. All right, if you've stayed to the end of this episode, congratulations. You now have Mortal Kombat X Ruined Story Mode completely. If that was your intention, or you've already played it, hopefully you've already played it by now. And it's only been out a day. So
yeah.
We've been prepping for this for a while though, but we're to the shout outs portion of the show, and I've got my shout out. We all have got ours except Tony. I guess Tony go last. Anybody want to go ahead and start?
I'll start with mine first because it's probably gonna be pretty hefty of a
What pray tell would you like to shout out?
Mine goes up to MegaCon this weekend. I got to meet 3 important people in my life.
My gosh,
MegaCon, which if you guys don't know, is the comic anime nerd convention that happens in Orlando, Florida.
Yeah, they actually do.
They do. It's small. It's one of the small sections.
They do D&D. They do actual console gamings there. PC. A lot of PC.
We need to get in on that. But anyways, go ahead.
But yeah, mine goes out to Yaya Han, who get a shout out for my friends and my brother. He's half asleep, so it doesn't matter. Another one goes out to another great writer of a comic book series called Fairy Tales.
Grim Fairy Tales.
Grim Fairy Tales by Joe Brusha. Great guy.
Nice.
And he usually doesn't do signing a lot of things, but he signed a T-shirt, limited T-shirt.
Wollie Mopped was out there. We're gonna have some of that stuff go up in a little bit.
And another one goes out to the infamous man himself, the legend.
All right. I want you to phrase this the way you phrased it to me. So what happened?
Excelsior.
My phone died.
Tony, you gotta hear about this.
My phone died.
I
gave my friend my phone and said, "Hey,
I could not believe
It'll
that he
charge up."
doesn't have like proof of this. Like, it's crazy.
Because my phone was like completely dead.
It might be good that he didn't have the phone.
It was just some random old white guy.
I was walking around, just my own business. I was like, I saw this old man sitting there. I was like, what's this old man doing by himself in this convention
at MegaCon? Like, kind of odd.
Are you sure there's not a poker hall a bingo hall looking for, my friend? I walked up. I saw Shades like, no. He looked right at me. I was like,
no.
It's him.
Who is him?
Who was him?
Stan Lee.
The man, the myth, the legend,
the man Lee.
Excelsior!
All I could say was, Mr. Lee?
I know he got scared, yo, big ass.
Mr. Lee? Oh God, don't take all my money. Excelsior! And he just throws you this.
So he was like, yes. He's like, it's you. I said, what are you doing here amongst? Where's everybody at right now?
Okay. So for the record setup, he was doing what with who?
He was just chilling by himself, just watching people pass by, just being one of those people to watch people. That's all he does. I'm just like, this
Holy
dude.
Shit.
Oh, he's old as balls.
I'm just like, this dude.
I mean, but still, you expect him to be like on some kind like crazy. Anyways.
And the first thing he said was, "Don't call me Mr. Lee, just call me Stan." I was literally like,
yes,
I don't need to be here. I don't need to be here. I'm not worth it.
It's we aren't worthy. Senpai aren't worthy. Senpai noticed me.
And he was just talking and I just want to talk. I just asked him questions about how or what made him become the person he is today. How he became this great legend and all this. He's like, honestly, I'm not that great of a person you think I am. I'm just a normal average guy that just loves to make people happy. I was just like, this dude is down to earth. At first I was about to say, this dude must smoke a lot of weed.
So
he's just really old. He's just really, really old. And he probably smokes weed on top of that.
So as you're talking to Stanley,
Mr. Stanley Martin Lieber,
what are other people doing as you're sitting down talking to Stanley?
No one knows. It's the thing. I was trying to find out this.
So everybody's just like.
It was a random old white guy.
Do you know? No, this is actually legitimately him. This was really him. Him.
I say it's random old white guy. You got proof?
My phone's dead. Dead.
Proof. Random old white guy.
So next time I'll have a portable speaker with me next time. Then
random old white guy. Well, how's a portable speaker go prove anything?
The portable speaker actually has a charger to it, so I can carry it around and charge the phone with.
Oh, yeah. You should have that in the first
so
place.
everybody's just chilling.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you right now before you cut me off. This dude was behind the curtains, and I was walking by trying to use the front of the restroom. No one would help me. I said, "Fucking find a restroom on my own." Walked by, sitting there chilling, and he's literally like looking through the TV screen to see people walking by. Some people walked by, I didn't notice him. He's like, "Okay, whatever, old man." Just kept walking through. I was like, "I'm gonna be that one person that actually asks who the hell this dude old person is."
Yeah,
and that's when I met him.
That's amazing.
My curiosity.
Even
salty motherfucker.
Even if it was a random old guy, like even if it was, let's say it was a random old guy pretending to be Stan Lee, that was still amazing. that's still better than what I did on Saturday. So
yeah, agreed. You win. I spent my Saturday hoping, wanting to go to MegaCon, but spent it in an auto repair shop. So.
But yeah, I was proud to actually meet Yaya Han. Beautiful Yaya Han.
But them titties though.
Yeah, I still don't want to.
Yaya Han. If you actually are listening to this episode, I apologize on behalf of the Wollie Mopped crew for our horrible sexual conduct.
Well, maybe just me.
Mostly Kate.
I ruined. If she is listening, don't worry. I've ruined her for everybody. But just
shut the fuck up.
Yaya Han,
not you, Yaya. Just Red Cake
has a crazy resemblance to.
Let's pull the picture up.
To a person that I have talked. She looks like a lighter skinned version of a woman that I used to talk to.
Have relations with.
What's the first person you think of? He's talking about.
What? I'll pull up the picture later.
Which is bullshit. Ruin my drink. Continue. Let's go. Anyway.
Miss Han, we apologize. Pulling you in all this drama.
Pulling.
I'm gonna have to be like the spokesperson for this thing. But I'm sorry. We don't care. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everybody.
You know,
it's just,
as cool as she seemed, though, she's probably laughing at this stuff.
Hopefully.
Or suing us right now.
Speaking of which, I'm still a little upset.
Suing you right now. I'll be like, plausible deniability. Out, smoke ball.
At least I get to be in court with her.
That doesn't sound like a place. Like, beautiful woman, I'm in court and she's suing me. Win-win.
So yeah, this isn't the greatest picture, but if you just color her a shade darker.
Stop it.
I'll show you the pictures. We'll do it. We did a side by side comparison.
Yeah, let show me.
Ruining my life with that.
Show me side.
But yeah,
if you're talking about who I think you're talking about,
yeah.
But
to me, I'm like, nah.
I give props for how cool these people were. They could have been like douchebags, like, no, I don't want you to get on my face stuff. But it was like, hey, let's talk, let's sit down, and chill. MegaCon is by far one of the most relaxing places to be in the world.
The one thing I can say about it, especially a lot of the cosplayers and stuff like that, a lot of them are really, really cool. It seems, and
there's no hate. I feel no hatred.
They're willing to talk to you. So there's only one time. The first year I went to MegaCon, I wanted to. I was taking pictures of different people, cosplayer costumes. I didn't care, guy, girl, whatever. If you had a cool costume and I wanted to take a picture of it, I take a costume. I take a picture of your costume. I took a picture of I wanted to take a picture of a girl who was dressed up like Power Girl, and she was like, don't take a picture. Like, no. I was like, all right, I won't take a picture of you. It's ridiculous, man. But
again, I'm going again next year. It was great. The atmosphere was wonderful. And
sorry for all the I was being distracted.
I meant
You guys do all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just my shout out to MegaCon and RP Molina and MKX.
Fight. All right, who's next? Will.
I'll go next. My shout out goes to Daredevil on Netflix.
Nice.
I watched the entire 13. They just slammed you with the entire first season. Just boom, here you go. Have fun. I watched 7 episodes, so I was getting my truck repaired, and then I watched the rest of it at home. And
thank you, Netflix.
The best live action rendition of Daredevil I've seen, hands down.
That's a lot of high praise.
It's the best. I will not deny it is the best. Vincent D'Onofrio, who plays I forgot he's the crazier detective on Law and Order Criminal Intent. And he also played the one crazy recruit in Basic for Full Metal Jacket, the one who goes crazy and shoots the
Powell.
Yeah. No.
The drill sergeant.
Yeah, the one who shoots the drill sergeant. He like goes crazy.
That's the one, Gomer Powell.
Yeah, that guy.
Powell, yeah.
I'm not biased. They don't look the same. I'm sorry. Anyways,
oh shit.
He plays Kingpin, and the best Kingpin. One of the best Kingpins I've ever seen. He's not just the like foreboding big figure stuff like that. He does things very methodically, but he also seems to have like some kind of mental issue as well. But he's doing things. They essentially. I won't spoil it in that way because I feel like if I say what I was about to say, I'll spoil it. But awesome acting from him. Charlie Cox playing Matt Murdock, amazing. Every character that they've had is amazing.
Puts Mr. Batman to shame.
Oh yeah, freaking dude! No, hands down, like I said, the best Daredevil live action I've seen. He is it. You don't get to see the costume until the 13th episode, which is the final episode of this season, and in the pictures, I was like, it doesn't look all that good. But when you see it in action and you see it in motion, to me, I thought it was a very, very good costume. I actually enjoyed looking at the costume a lot. And how he acquired it and got it was pretty interesting. And Vincent D'Onofrio is an awesome Kingpin. That literally he is,
because it really went back to the whole mafia
it's street levels. It's the street level Marvel stuff, which street level Marvel stuff doesn't get love. It doesn't get a lot of love, and I'm glad you're doing it with the TV series with both Luke Cage and Jessica Jones
and Shield.
And no, Shield isn't even street level. I'm talking about street level like vigilantes type things. If they were to come out with a Punisher TV show, Netflix Punisher, get on it. Get on it.
I agree. Agreed.
Get on it.
Agreed.
But they also are tying the stuff into Agents of Shield and stuff as well. You see a lot of.
I think the street level stuff can tie everything into Shield.
Yeah. Well, people were saying at first that no, we're not going to tie it into the cinematic universe. That didn't happen. Like you see all the different Easter eggs about
Captain
it
America,
and stuff.
Especially Captain America had all kind of Easter eggs in it.
In the Daredevil, they had enough Easter eggs and stuff about Avengers.
It's like we're not pretending anymore that this stuff doesn't exist. It does exist. We're just not part of it.
But
nice.
I think my favorite episode so far of it is episode 7. You get to see Stick, who is the guy who trained Matt Murdock to be the fighter and use his senses because he's a blind swordsman type.
So he's
assassin
already
guy.
Daredevil, not the mask and clothes, but he's already who Daredevil is, with his powers and everything when the show starts.
Yes.
He's already taking down bad guys. It's not like origin story.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's it goes back and it tells like how he got he had the stuff splashed in his face.
Oh, I'm a regular guy. And then,
no. How it goes, it like tells you like he's already starting to go through his and stuff like that. His
just throw me in.
Yeah, he's
I don't need exposition. Just throw me in. I'll.
He was.
I like it when directors think that they treat their audience like people who can follow a story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The story for Daredevil is he was a kid raised by his dad. Dad was a professional kind of amateur professional boxer.
Yeah.
And he saves a guy from getting hit by a car, causes a massive crash in this intersection. Chemicals spill off of a truck into his face and blinds him. But it doesn't really blind him. It actually enhances all his other senses.
Right.
To the point where it's crazy how they show his senses and stuff like that, how he sees the world and stuff. It's not like the boom and it does like the echo stuff. It's really, really cool.
I can't consume things like that though.
What's that?
I have to do episode by episode.
Well,
like day by day.
Yeah. Oh, I watched one episode. I was like, okay, whatever.
If I was in your position and I was like stranded.
Well, no. The first episode I watched before I went to go get my truck fixed, and I was like, oh, it wasn't bad. I'll watch it a little bit later. And I watched this. I was stuck there, so I started watching one episode, and I was like, oh my god! And I kept watching and watching and watching. I had to stop myself watching it and tied myself.
Sensory overload.
Tied myself over with some Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes, the cartoon that was so good. They freaking canceled Disney. Damn you. And then I got home and watched the rest of it, and I just binge watched all the way to the end. And they have so much that sets up for next season, and they'd be, in my opinion, stupid not to do another season.
I'm definitely gonna check it out. Definitely gonna. It was already on my radar of things to check out. No, I'm definitely checking it out.
It definitely. I can't wait. It makes me want to see the Jessica Jones stuff and the Luke Cage stuff, and I'm really psyched for that as well.
Nice,
so.
Cool. My shout out goes to God of Stream, Mr. Team Spooky himself. He was on Capcom. Twitch TV has like this Capcom sit down or whatever with Mike Ross and the boss Mike Ross. I like him, and not like that though. But no, like giggity.
All right.
He was just talking about how he started doing, because Team Spooky, if you've ever watched any fighting game tournament, any E3 footage almost, like he's the person, he gets flying out to places. He gets flying out. He did the fighting game tournament in Japan last summer. Forget what it's called, but he's very well respected. Everybody kind of like knows Spooky. When Spooky comes around, he saves the day. He's the stream god, you know what I mean? And we're kind of like in the same business, you know what I mean? I don't want to say that we're even we're not even on his. We're not on his level. We're not even on the level of the people who are not on his level. But we're doing what we can. You know what I mean? So just
gotta start somewhere.
It was just very inspirational to me because he just kind of doesn't. He's become this like brand, like Team Spooky, but he's still just kind of like this guy that likes to point a camera at stuff and show people.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of doesn't have any plans for like what he wants to do next. He's kind of like He's kind of like the guy that just does it.
Yep.
And he doesn't really care about what's going on. He just does it, and he's not like the corporate type. He's like the feet on the ground guy.
Yeah.
And he's just and the fighting game community just shows with so much respect that it's crazy. But anyways, that's my shout out, and I also of course want to shout out MKX, and also want to shout out Daytona Beach Beatdown
Fight where the salt is real.
That's going to be our gaming tournament, and we're going to have Daytona Beach Beatdown, the first Daytona Beach Beatdown coming up in May. No word on the date, but you should have something by next week or by the time this even posts. Let's pray. And yeah, so be looking for that. Daytona Beach Beatdown. Get it into your brain. Say it to yourself 3 times.
Daytona Beach Beatdown.
Daytona Beach Beatdown.
Where more salt is going to be poured in the water.
Yeah.
Razor Blades lemon juice.
DBBD.
Mm-hmm.
Boys to Men. ABC. BBBD. Know what I'm saying? Tony P. Shout outs.
Shout outs. Keep it short and sweet.
Nice.
MKX is finally here. We getting it in. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like the whole time. Like I can't. I'm Twitch streaming MKX because I want to play it so bad.
It's so bad.
But yeah, MKX. You know what I'm saying? We getting it in. You know, I've been. You know, I started to get my little practice in today. I didn't get to play yesterday because had my little man there. So had to do the father thing.
Yeah, he can't see that yet.
Yeah.
He won't notice it. He won't notice it until he's about 2-ish. Then about 1-2-ish. Then he'll turn on it, and the next thing you know, you're like, oh crap!
Yeah,
exactly.
Get over here! Like, oh shh.
Which was a dope scene in the story mode.
Yes.
Get over here! Like it was like whoa.
Hey,
Quan Chi was like, I'm free.
No, you're not.
So, in the words of one person, 0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah.
Real
but yeah,
quick.
I started playing. I started practicing to try to figure out which characters I can see which characters fit my fighting style per se.
Yeah.
And strange enough, before we started doing this podcast, I had you and Will guess who you guys thought I would be practicing as at right now.
Yeah, but
I was like, and when
to be fair,
both
we've only like your play style is very Street Fighter ish.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't know. I kind of picked from knowing what that is, who you would kind of like, because I don't know. In like, I mean, you picked up Shazam.
Right.
But that was just like by chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that just kind of
happened. You know what I mean?
That just kind of happened.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure you like Shazam, but like I think like if you had more chance to play with the game, so I don't know as far as NetherRealm games, what your because the styles, the fighting styles are drastically different.
Yep.
But yeah, go ahead, Tony.
See, for me, I think the type of style that I have fighting wise, I'm more like to go with
Rush down.
It depends on the game. It depends on the type of character that I run with.
I think that your fighting style is big damage rush down.
Right.
You like characters that do big damage, and you like rush down characters because you like to pressure the.
Exactly. I like to put pressure on, and I've been practicing as Liu Kang, and believe it or not, Liu Kang actually has a couple things that I can see myself playing with him a lot. Now, I'm not just putting all my eggs in that particular basket.
Of course, you're gonna try the whole.
I'm definitely going to work with every particular character to see which of them I can diversify on.
Yeah.
But as far as right now, I can definitely see him being the type of
one of the mains.
I can definitely see him being one of the mains.
I think that my fighting style, if I had to say, and you guys can let me know if you think this is true or not. My fighting style, I have two types I like.
Okay.
I like big, slow, powerful.
Well, yeah, you definitely do that.
Like
I can attest to that.
Big, slow, powerful, but like bruisers, and I like fast, low damage.
Yeah.
High combo.
Takeda.
Characters.
Takeda.
Nightwing.
Yeah, that's true.
I I like characters that have quote unquote shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
But
But hey, both of those points about you are very accurate, and given that I've known you the longest, as far as because of the fact that we always used to go head to head, I can definitely vouch for that.
Takeda the Jedi.
You know, for me, most of the time, I do have my moments where I like the zone.
Yeah, you like more bread and butter characters.
Yeah, I like more bread and butter characters, but I'm trying to go against the conventional wisdom from what my particular style is, which is why I'm really trying to gather the type of knowledge that I can on each character to see, okay, which one do I like best, which variation of this character works well for me, to where I can switch things up.
And you know what's another thing about between me and you that I think is different too. Like Tony likes easy to master characters, like you like the Ken Ryus, like, you know what I'm saying, Hadouken. Everybody plays those characters,
right?
You like the sexy characters, like it's sexy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think I go for the character that has like the hardest like level of like mastery. Like if something seems stupid and very hard to do, Guile is a perfect example.
Yep, very good, perfect example.
Like,
for you.
And Takeda has some stupid shit too, with that fucking that forward back B air like kick.
Oh, he's talking about the
spin kick,
spinning kick and tornado kick.
Yeah, like that's just not easy. Like because you can press forward and make it go far, or press back and make it
short
like
distance.
Stay where you are, and to put that shit together in a combo.
I have done that with the Lasher variation. It works perfectly fine. I actually did an X-ray. I did X-ray tornado kick, bounce him off, Lasher, X-ray.
Yeah.
Now,
he's low damage output.
Yeah. Now, strange enough,
for now,
the fact that you and Will both said Kung Lao, he's actually going to be one of the people that I do holla at next, is to just see
Kung Lao,
rush down, high damage, and
he looks like he got some setups for days.
Yeah, he got some good 50-50s.
Yeah,
and he has his EX meter burn of his spin.
Right,
it's OP.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's what's up.
But that's my shout out for the most part. Yeah, hold up. I just had to say this. Notice that this is the first time I've had a shout out that had nothing to do with sports.
Just gonna mention that.
It's all about.
It had nothing to do with sports, damn it.
But technically, MK is an esport. So anyways,
nope. It doesn't count. Nope. When I say sports, I'm talking about literal sports.
I am too.
Anyway, no.
Esport is a sport. I'm gonna stand by that. No. But yeah, I mean, all I can think about is playing this game. Let's get this unboxing done with, so we can play this damn game. All right. Like I said, MKX, play it. I got the fever. I think everybody else does here too. For me, Red
more
K.
cowbell.
What?
If only that cowbell is being shoved in somebody's mouth and pushed out the back of their neck.
Or like Ermac.
It's Mortal Kombat.
Or like Ermac, you take it from their rectum out.
Oh God. Fucking nasty. No,
hey, but it's dope as hell.
Johnny Cage, when he mashes you on the ground, like it's funny because like how many times he does it. Like, oh my God.
How you count it?
Like we did it and we were like, what the fuck?
It's 25 times in the.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyways, for me, Red K, Lone Wolf, King Legacy, Tony P.
Yo.
We out. Let's go play some Mortal Kombat, guys.
Everybody keep on asking me, what's your swag sign?
And now he's been nerfed, so.
Diddy Kong got it.
Okay.
Wow, is this the first time Nintendo has ever nerfed anything?
No.
I mean,
This
like
is
in the same game.
This is the first time they've actually actively kept a track of online stuff.
Yeah, they nerf stuff like it's from game to game, but it's the first time they ever nerfed anything.
So what about
like,
Greninja though? Why didn't you nerf him down? Greninja, he's pretty OP.
No, he's not broken. Like
Diddy is broken because we seen it all the time.
Diddy was extremely broken.
We see that at the tournaments.
we see that more than most, I believe.
Right, every time.
Boy, you know what? I can't wait for.
What
MK? What would MK11 be? MKXI, I think, something like that.
Probably just.
I think they just call it MK11.
MK11.
Yeah, I think
because Melina is gonna be bad as fuck in MK11, bro.
Fuck y'all.
without her face and stuff like that.
She had lips and stuff. They gave her lips.
Yeah, they
gave her lips.
They gave her lips and stuff. Fuck that
Just
face
to
up.
take them shits away.
But this,
Melina, R.I.P. R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P. She just left the game.
I'll give it props. I'll give it props. They actually did do a very fucked up but very amazing job of killing her. I give her props on that.
Yeah, how do you feel about her getting killed by Devora?
Yeah, of all
A
people.
lesbian scene
well, it's
turned
weird.
the
No, I'm saying from a power level scale though, Devora?
It's
Devora.
weird.
She was fighting Kodokan.
Devora's pretty powerful though.
That entire game, which I'll go into more.
There was fights that should not have happened. That should
Yeah,
not have
there
happened.
were.
like
Should not have happened.
Kodokan
Kung
seems
Jin
like,
should have never lost it. Even though I think that was like intentional.
Mhm.
But Kung Jin should have never beat fucking Kodokan. Come on.
Yeah, that should never
they
happen.
made that entire thing. Kodokan was like a bitch the
He was
entire.
a bitch the entire time.
He was.
This is the dude that ripped off Goro's arm, and you made him a bitch.
I don't know why they did that. Why they made him? Yeah, they really did.
But they killed Melina,
Why?
so I guess it's
They made
Why you gotta go? Fuck this shit! Fuck!
You know what happened to Melina, right?
After
She got really pretty. She doesn't look like a female Baraka anymore. She got lips and stuff.
That's all I was like. Wait,
She looks like half of
She got
female
dip suck.
Baraka
She got
now.
the
She
dick
looks like a
sucking
full
lips
female
too.
Uh-huh.
I don't trust it. But I don't trust the inside still.
And then
Rico tapped that ass, and then
He fucked the shit out of that bitch just to get power.
Why isn't Rain a playable character? Oh my god. what the
Sindel was
Damn,
in it.
why is it raining?
Sindel was in, Striker was in, Cabal was in.
Oh, no, not for
but you-
not for like
but you
fight
fought
against
Rain.
You
I'm
fought
still- hey,
Sindel.
Rain.
You fought Rain
You fought
twice.
Rain
Fought
twice,
Twice,
and you
twice.
fight Tanya, and you fight
Well,
I was
Tanya's
like,
Tanya
Baraka,
DLC.
yeah.
Baraka
I'm
twice.
still
fight
under the
Baraka
impression that Rain is
twice.
a DLC though.
and you fight Sindel.
Three
You
times.
do fight Sindel.
3 times. Isn't it?
Yeah.
3 times?
No, you didn't fight Sindel once.
You fight her one.
But
Jax. Yeah, Jax.
but Rain was godlike. I mean, he is half god, but Rain was like
Rain was beastin'.
I've been back to story mode to fight Rain just because I want to see his powers.
They made
again.
Rain smooth in that game. He
He
really
is
did.
a monster.
So you think he could be DLC in the future?
I don't know.
He could
I
be.
think it would be
He
DLC.
could be
I'm
DLC.
gonna talk. I'm gonna talk about my thoughts on that later on. But Melina's dead.
That's R.I.P.
Hey,
Alright.
whether Rain is
Hey,
confirmed
but
or not,
okay,
we
this is
have
my
no
question
idea.
though. Does Melina have a soul?
Yes,
Yeah, now because look, she's a clone though, but
That's what I'm
she was
saying.
made from flesh bits, but
but she was
Yeah,
made
yeah,
from
yeah.
Katana's clone though.
she has a soul.
Shang
So could she be like in the death realm with
Tsung creator, so he probably gave her a soul.
If
Katana and
she
Kung-
didn't make
and
she made no deal with
the happy couple?
Oh, yeah,
Katana-
that was we're
Katana,
gonna
okay.
talk about that.
Spoiler,
She didn't make
guys.
Oh, this is
Shao
all
Kahn.
spoilers.
Shao Kahn did not make a deal with what's his name?
Shang Tsung?
No, other fucker with the fucking tattoos on his
Quan Chi.
face. Thank you. Quan Chi with this is the deal was when we beat the when we kill Earthrealmers, they'll become your pawns or your puppets or whatever. And,
Yeah.
Quan Chi's like, all right, fuck it, yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't make the same deal for Melina and his group.
Yeah.
So Melina, I think, is gone. Gone.
Better enjoy playing her now.
Somehow they're gonna bring her back like they did Katana.
Katana.
Yeah, Katana was never played in the game at all.
And Katana's not an Earthrealmer.
Well, Katana's not an Earthrealmer, number one. But it was anybody who was opposing Shao
Shao
Kahn.
Kahn.
Melina wasn't. Melina wasn't going against Shao Kahn.
This is
She wasn't going against Shao Kahn, as well as she didn't make any dealings with Quan Chi afterwards as well.
But Sindel is a sorceress.
But Sindel is under the control of the Netherrealm stuff.
And she's not.
Right.
But she's daughter to the queen of the Netherrealm now.
Yeah, but they haven't shown if they are going to have any powers or abilities like Quan Chi. Quan Chi wasn't dead. Quan Chi was alive.
Quan Chi was alive.
And she's
Until-
dead, so she doesn't have the same
We'll see. We'll see.
ability. It's
Okay,
more like she's a puppet.
But yeah, they're all puppets.
Yeah.
But how could they have? But how could they think independently now?
They kind of don't still.
They
it's,
do.
It's
If according to rating,
yeah. They can think independently, but I don't know
not.
where their power scales are going to be.
We'll
It's
see.
not the same. So
Yeah,
But what we
we'll
do
see.
know is
spoilers. It's a little bit late to say it.
We're spoiling a lot
Melina,
right
Melina
now.
was like
Blah, 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 and her eyes fell out. And I'm sorry.
It was a lesbo scene, then it turned into a horror movie scene.
Melina was like Legacy, help me. Why are you doing this to
I'm
me?
looking like, oh,
Why are you doing
fuck.
this to me? Don't you like
I know he was sitting.
me?
I know he was sitting there. Quick time event. Give me a quick time event. no.
I was like, okay, where is something gonna happen?
Nope.
No.
That's her face. She's gone.
Yep.
I was like, that's some bullshit. But who knows?
No, it's acid and bug stuff.
They're gonna bring her back like they did Katana.
I doubt it. He's really hoping.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would have seen the salty face that King Legacy
he's
just
hoping.
gave us.
Delicious. Tasty.
The face you make when you find out that
feelings
Molina is not coming back for
so
MK11.
good. So delicious.
I don't care. Look at this right now.
But how many people?
Yeah. Still doesn't help. You lost
I'm changing
Molina.
my mind on this one right now.
Were they at MegaCon?
She was.
Yeah.
And the
Still
song
lost
continues. Daytona Beach.